Now, you may be surprised to ask yourself what's happening. You thought it was Temidlalo, and then we walked in its Libhola Eswatini. With the new season of the 2023-2024 already underway, we have switched. Have you noticed during our daily programs, we've been updating you that now Libhola Eswatini has moved from Thursday to Monday. So Temidlalo is now on Thursday. I repeat, Libhola Eswatini is every Monday, 9 p.m. up to 10, and then there is Temidlalo on Thursday. So the changes will be benefiting you to catch up from what was happening at the weekend to talk about it on Monday. Otherwise, the main attention, as you know, your host Fabrice Msonera, I'll be in the company of our in-house analyst, Linda Dlamini. It's all about day one of the M10 Premier League. Beautiful goals were scored, surprising packages, talking about teams like Moreni Pirates failing to get 3 points on day one. But was maybe Buffaloes and Green Mamba one of the best game of the weekend? We talk about the draw between the two sides. We hear the coaches' reactions. And for you, the viewer, there's a chance to just take a call and tell us what you thought about some of the goals that played, that we watched over this weekend. We've got a top 6 goals that we showed you. And as a viewer, you would tell us which goal you think stands to be the best or the goal of the weekend. However, these goals are not all the goals that were scored over the weekend. These are the goals that our cameras managed to capture. I'm already in the company of our in-house analyst, Linda Dlamini. Master, what's your take on this? Vote for goal of the week.
Yeah. Tinvaletisha isizini lensha Fabrice ngicabanga ukuthi sendela konke sendela yena umbukeli nguvusele ngibonge kumukele ehlelweni lakho ngivusele yena umbukeli ekhaya loyal viewer njoba usho ukuthi umbukeli unelithuba lokuthi akhethe ukuthi ngiliphi igoli lalibona lingcono kulawa lesikhonile ukuthi abe khona singumsakade Eswatini TV nami ndawo tawuthi ngale ngasegcineni bese sengiyasho ukuthi ngicabanga ukuthi ngiliphi lelihamba phambili lekungilo lesingasho ukuthi goal of the week.
All right, so we've got about 5 to 6 games, Master, to talk about. But what do we do? I'll allow the goals to play first. Then I was doing an analysis. At some point, my viewers just to call and tell us about. All right? Okay, that will work. And in the mind, which is the goal, Master? Because I know you already have seen the goals, but which is the goal now? But before we get into that, Master, let's look at how the calendar of all the results that played over the weekend, all the games that played amongst the teams that played this weekend, how they stand. And then, what are the surprising package? Ray Leopard against Eswatini United. This is the game that opened the weekend, Master, on Friday at Galanga Stadium in Stegi. Denver Sundowns coming into the new season with the read out after that draw against Ilovo. And Singers in Hospice sharing the spoils against Manzini Wanderers. Talk about Rangers on home soil. They had an edge in the first half. They nearly had that game, but Bamana Swallows did what they did. They came in the revenge from that defeat they had from the Trade Fair Cup. Green Mamba, Young Buffaloes. Apparently, from what I read on social media, Master, it could be so far the game of the weekend, giving us probably that we could capture a champion in this year's tournament. Now, Bavani Highlanders, they have a lot to answer to their supporters. They lost against Madlenya, Master. Madlenya. And then Seabirds, a game rather, I will also say that surprised everyone against Moreni Pirates. 2-1. Look at the results, Master. A total of roughly 9 to 10 goals were scored overall. What's your take about this?
Makola lasha Fabrice na wabuka 17 goals kucishe onke lama games ladlalilela but njoba usho ukuthi Royal Leopard versus Ezulwini United kwavula yona on Friday ngasho ukuthi kutaba igame le taba very tight because Royal Leopard itakule game le iyafuna ku revenge against Ezulwini United, but again Ezulwini United batawutabona badlale nje ibhola yabo yaba very ready tight le lena kwatsinga ukuthi experience yamzoro walithola ligoli, but Denver Sundowns njengoba usho ukuthi mhlambe labanengi bangagatsa ukuthi Denver Sundowns mhlambe sekukhona lokushintshile ngicabanga ukuthi kuncane lokushintshile nangabe kukhona kubo Denver Sundowns, and kungenteka ba unveil one of ema strikers labekadlala Green Mamba but abakayithola results against Ilovo. Ngicabanga ukuthi Ilovo on the day kuthola kuforsa i-draw against yona i-Denver Sundowns ngathi i-big result for them, but again babona Highlanders versus Madlenya sikhulumile ngayo eMadlenya nasibuya khona ku-Trade Fair Cup Fabrice ukuthi badlala kahle kakhulu ku-Trade Fair, more especially ku-understanda ukuthi nawudlala against a big team wenda kanjani uyabuya uvalele ngemuva then masoba attacker so ithole lelo bhola seyingakuwe ube quick kakhulu. Ema reports athi imbabana Highlanders on the day yathola ama chances lamaningi kakhulu but yangakhona ukuthi ishaye Madlenya into enako lokumcoka kakhulu ukuthi ishaye emagoli iwine i-game.
Now, it's a weekend we can talk about, and for the viewer, when you talk about the goals, yes, there are supporters, there are teams that we like. We talk about that. It's early in the season, but there are signs, Master. There are signs that who are potential strong this season, who could shock the other teams. Now, this is the moment you've been waiting for. He will, at some point, tell us the goal of the week for him, in his opinion. But for you as a viewer, this is a chance to show you some of these goals. There are 6 goals that our cameras captured. This is your chance. At some point as a viewer, you tell us what you think. Take a look at this. Now, that is Eswatini TV sports team bringing you the best of the day one of the MTN Premier League. Master, I'm excited. Ngatsingi ingcenyela abadlali abashayela amagoli. Mbuka igoli la, mbuka nje Fabrice Mopina, Ali Matse, the free kick. And then I'm looking at Pumlani Shonga, Moroni Pirates, that a stylish goal and the touches prior to that. Master, nice product. But for you, kukuchela day one. Nasi koni lokupeka the team for the team and the players and the teams. These are some of the good things that we saw on day one. What does that say about the league, Master?
Fabrice, thina lesikudingako sidinga quality football. Sidinga ibhola lesecophelele lelisetulu kakhulu. Kude kuthi nasifikile nale mshina yethu sitothebula silethele umbukeli kubonakala ukuthi naku nje lokuvela ko Fabrice la kuyabonakala ukuthi cha cishe le league sitaba ne league lemnanzi kakhulu sitawubona amagoli sibone passes siwabonile amagoli those passes then nala stylish emagoli njengoba ushito wena ngicabanga ukuthi dinvo leti lesifuna lestigadzile tibona throughout the season so bo coach ababe prepared badlali ababe prepared but ngetulu kwako konke labo bamvu labo baphefuma administrators baphathi bema teams abende show ukuthi labadlali baya emagroundini ba happy baya emagroundini besuthi baya emagroundini baholile then le product itabe sesiyakutshengisa ukuthi cha kuleli khaya leli kuphiliwe kumnanzi.
Now, just like I said prior to this conversation, as a viewer, you have a chance to at some point call us and tell us what you think about those goals. You can highlight one goal that took your moment, took the weekend. At this point, before we close, this man also is going to tell us what he thinks about those 6 goals. Now, getting to the juicy stuff of the day, there is only one thing I noticed. We're the only country, Master, to play on day one, number 1 and number 2, that finished the previous league. It was an exciting game. Green Mamba and Young Buffaloes. And I think seeing how they finished the league, seeing how they played in the recent Trade Fair Cup, on the day in terms of quality, key players, majority of the players play for the national team. Bokatsen on the day, Master, between the two teams.
Fabrice, kwaqala le game lena bengathile ukuthi maybe ingaba part of ema games lamakhulu la taba mhlambe enhlangano because the big day once base enhlangano King Sopuza Memorial Stadium enhlangano. But coming to the game nawubuka cishe konke lo bekwenteka ukhuluma nga Green Mamba ukhuluma nga Young Buffaloes ngala Young Buffaloes yakumla ukuthi last season yena coach Mandla Stoff bekubonakala ukuthi cishe le team ufuna idlale kanjani kancane uyababona abadlali kunabo Saviola kunbetha in the midfield ngicabanga ukuthi so improve as a player the roles konke letinvo leto uya understand yes ema emotions bekahle
it's an armed forces derby on top of that, Master, by turn to some level. Yes,
tinvo leti lehambelana ne derby ukuthi invo lencane but ke akusiko lokuncane lokho ngicabanga ukuthi D40 yes on the day naye wadlala kakhulu but there is this player Mthunzi the evergreen yabona nawukhuluma ngemumvu lo consistent ukhuluma ngaJavi because every time iGreen Mamba uyi-threat every time nakayibamba ibhola uchamuka ekhathi uchamuka eceleni and most of the time ke la beka ichamuka eceleni kakhulu kule game le lokwenda ukuthi inaba attacker most of the time imthole ukuthi usekhathi eboxini bese sekuba namxolisi wakamkhondvo ngicabanga ukuthi game yakhe kancane iya improve uyabona sekushoda nje ukuthi alungise once walungisa i-decision making Police then utaba one of my best players but sinangale ngikhuluma ngayo Young Buffaloes njoba shilo ngathi kunebadlali abanjengabo Saviola kunebadlali abanjengabo Order and there's one thing Order le ngichaza ngaye uyabuya attract back amage the fighting spirit lela kuye ngicabanga sinkulu kakhulu Fabrice wenda show ukuthi nabayi attacker i-team so khonto edadinombolo ukhona uTomaka ngilo lokudingako lo kubadlali bakho ukuthi if umbekile as a wing back uya i-wing back umsebenzi wakhe ukuthi mas attacker uyoba i-winger but mas defender uyabuya yena atoba i-full back ngumsebenzi lo muhle lengicabanga ukuthi wawenda lokho but again iGreen Mamba yakhona ukuthi Njabulo ikhona ukuthi angendi lutho lapha kule half yard.
Master, ngicabanga ngibuka just the highlights, the free kick and everything. Everything was fruitful, both sides. The passes, ukuthi lebhola belahlekelwe nje. Umdlali was on top of their game, and I think experienced players, who both at Premier League and the national team level. Master, I think I was happy for the game to be 2-2. Mbugana chances created on the day. Bonjaburo Mazi, everyone, like you highlighted, Bosan, everyone. I think everyone was at the party on the day. But to you, would you once again say that the champion will come from these two teams, Master?
Now buka Fabrice ngicabanga ukuthi nawubuka tactically bese sobuka iplayer umdlali ngemidlali ngicabanga ukuthi Young Buffaloes Green Mamba bangetulu kancane kulalamanye emaqembu ngikhulunyiswa yini lokho Fabrice ngikhulunyiswa ukuthi nawubuka ukuthi igame le kanje category A ikunike 4 amagoli akusiko lula kushaya 2 goals against Green Mamba, akusiko lula kushaya 2 goals against Young Buffaloes, but these two teams akhonile ukuthi wona within themselves anike amagoli angaka. So ngicabanga ukuthi tactical njoba ngishilo ukuthi bo coach bakhona ukuthi bayishintshe igame bobabili bo coach bakhona ukuthi badlali bangene as a sub bafike.
Let's talk about the goal, because in as much as unama capabilities of taking the free kick, but now you do it in a game of this caliber, on a tight corner where the keeper is. What's the secret behind this finish? And I think it's nothing surprising.
It's so unfortunate lokuthi
Fabrice before the goal.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate lokuthi ma camera ethu awasimanengi stadium because ayisiko live le game. Kodwa la kwenda alimathe la before ayoshaya le free kick le uyasuka
ukhumbula kusebenzisa both left and
uyasuka utala la ngento yasibale libonza uyohlola ukuthi goalkeeper umenga kuphi libonza lakhe ulisethe ngakuphi uyabona and lebesimenabo bayibona vele lenakhuza ngamtshela ngathi ligol leli linyawo lakhe ngiko lengihlale ngisho Fabrice ukuthi kulamanye ama games uyayidzinga individual brilliance, more especially kuma set pieces lapho khona badlala abanjengabo alimathe batafike le team babese bayithwala ibala mahlombe awo. This is a very very good goal Fabrice. Top of the corner lapha ngicabanga ukuthi bekuncane kakhulu goalkeeper Green Mamba labeka ngakona, but kunemvo lengichazile ke Fabrice ukuthi nayibuya le isuka nje e-center iGreen Mamba egcondweni yayo ithi we need an early goal because Young Buffaloes ayishaya ku 56 go 65 66 yeah, equalizer yona Green Mamba.
I want us to count the touches to the goal, Master. You count the touches because Buffaloes, they didn't touch this ball until up to the net, which talks about yes, we'll look at the goal one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's a beautiful finish, but prior to the shot, Master, Mbuganama touches one-on-one to this goal. This is quality at its best. Quality at its best.
Fabrice, team nayisabuya ko celebrate ni susa nini kudzinga ukuthi latingqondo ventenu nibe very very quick nenda njani ke because labam basafuna ku recover some of them because buka ema players uyibambe nje lapho manje ngifuna ukukubalela ema players Young Buffaloes la ngala because bona basetshela ukuthi basafuna kupressa iGreen Mamba ukuthi ingadlali. Yes, sibuye emuva nje kancane 1 2 3 4 players la ngala la cishe asonzelela ku Green Mamba lokusho ukuthi sekunangakhe kwema players ngale ngemuva uyabona only 6 uyabona so sinangabe nuwenda the quick passes just like yenda iGreen Mamba 2 3 passes then still unanalibonza nale lakhiwe Young Buffaloes.
Yes.
Bayazama uyazama futhi saviola kutacto pressure
5,
then kuvela nama spaces 6. Exactly nama spaces la khona lapha sebalandzela la ngemuva. There's that desert lengale ngenhlangale laba equalizer laba capitalizer kuyo.
This to the goal.
This is a good goal. This is a good goal. I think ngilendlela le coach la set up ngayo le team ukuthi if my opponents because Young Buffaloes ayikrekeki kalula na ukhuluma ngedefense yayo, but once wayithola early isazama ku recover kuloku uyakhona ukuthi uyipunish.
Now, this is a beautiful meal. If you cook this and you don't burn it, you gain weight. Eat and gain weight. Now, who responded? This is 1-1. Who responded to make it 2 now?
Iyadlala igame.
Usicela story piranyaro mas.
Yes, iyaqhubeka iyadlala igame.
Yeah.
Isina iqhubeka igame ku 82 minutes udlaliwe umdlalo. Then so ngiyabona wonke move so because the last 10 minutes very key egamini. Last 10 minutes and lo 10 minutes uyambreak akuphinza umbreak eFabrice. Kulo first 2 minutes walo 10 minutes ithola ikhona Young Buffaloes. Ngile ngihlale ngikhuluma ngako always i-marking before sifike ku-marking the more than ngathini terminology nangayibeka kanjalo yekumaka ima set pieces more especially corner kick nginyanyiswa yini Fabrice buka indlela le make ngayo yona iGreen Mamba. There's only one man kuniye post kude umumvu ngale ku second post. Why? Because lena vele i-inswinger umumvu angayi redirector ichubeke iye ngale kufa post uyabona. So ngicabanga if maybe bekunemuntu ngale ngenhlangale bekutaba nokuthi leli goal lingangeni bekung 82 minutes lapho then 6 minutes later 6 minutes later equalizer yona futhi iGreen Mamba because wonke besacabanga ukuthi iGreen Mamba Young Buffaloes iwinile le game idliwe iGreen Mamba but 88 sekusele nje only 2 minutes ukuthi umdlalo uphele yayithola equalizer yona iGreen Mamba.
What a finish, scoring the first goal and he finished like this. There was contact there. I think that's where bambitela bodokotela mas. I think for me
and walimala la kunakashaya leli goal leli watsenzeka and if alingenanga leli goal personally ngiva ngathi bekutaba ifoul foul ekhathe boxing penalty if alingenanga leli mine if bengirafela bengavele nginike ifoul ngibeke ipenalty.
You did talk to the two coaches, Master.
Yes.
Okay, but see, the two coaches, Enes Mavuso alongside Young Buffalo's coach, just to tell us what they think about this game out of this word. It was too class. Listen to them.
Nah, it's a good game. It's sobabili because it derby. Cabanga ukuthi velele bekafuna kuyiluza. But nje ayikudlalekile. Ibe mnanzi kakhulu. No, namuhla okay ngidawucala ngama negatives. We're not mobile. Besiluza le bhola cheaply. But nje the mental strength from our boys spot on. I kube lapse man of concentration man. Kulama defenders cause the first goal nangabe uyinakile. We scored ba equalizer quickly. Lokusho ukuthi excitement lebe nekusilimata nje kancane.
I'm happy because Guamema records. This is a good game. This is winning Guamema records. I'm happy. Okay, asiga clicking ngale ndlela besingafisa ngayo. Tactically we were slow. Bake bas expose kakhulu kuma midfield. Sangakhoni sit ibhola to congest lama areas beswavulile. Nasinebhola siphuta ku responda positively kuma challenge kuma nangizana kuma attacks lebe kusenda sibe vulnerable playing surface elibalulekile lethu which is kusibeka disadvantage but nje I'm happy lokuthi we recovered from that sakhona gcina sifike la sikhona khona ayisiko bad but I see besingayijabulela kakhulu besiprepare let's in ekhamba na 3 points because that is what we came here for besingakade tolala a game last Sherisha corner because the output and everything we should have taken 3 points.
Now, what a weekend it was. What a game it was. 2-2. That was the final score. Now, different venue in the same nation, which is the Kingdom of Eswatini in Hlangano. Nsingizini against Manzini Wanderers. Now, our colleague Patrice Msibi caught up with some of the teams. Master, coming to the season, Nsingizini, we saw Gutsi Gwendegani during the Trade Fair Cup. Manzini Wanderers, Begunetin Gulumo Gutsi, Badlari, Abagapatsegega in terms of salaries and everything. Nalo Gutsi, things are not okay within the team. What was the expectation? That was 1-1, the actual score. But now we book at the game thinking, what were you thinking?
Fabrice Kabansi building up kuyo le game joba soshilo ukuthi bekunethi inkulumo especially ku camp yayo iManzini Wanderers labanengi bebacabanga le game lena itaba walkover insingenzini no space but again Fabrice ngakusho lokho there's something kunsingizini lekudzinga ukuthi bayende kahle inyalo kwecala indlela laba recruiter ngayo kwesibili the technical bench I think now make mwase kudzinga ukuthi asale abonakala lothu inhloko kule technical bench.
This man made headlines.
But nangala kuManzini Wanderers I think nawubuka the players labeka khona and only about 2 players nangasho senior players layicala le game le ukhuluma ngasihle wayiqala le game Mlabo wayiqala ebenchini wayingenela so ngicabanga ukuthi bongacabanga ukuthi mhlambe ama players la njengabo Mlaba bangayiqala but coach ngicabanga ukuthi uyathi ukuthi mhlamba kabani akabi na enough trainings ma trainings yena Mlaba so ngicabanga ukuthi dinenge letimvo kuManzini Wanderers but again ngicabanga ukuthi nasobuka le game yonke Manzini Wanderers yadlala kahle ukhuluma ngabo bo Fabrice Mopina but I'm very impressed ngaSiphamandla the way lafike kuManzini Wanderers afike adlala ngayo yes so yabuya futhi say second stint yakhe kuManzini Wanderers ngicabanga ukuthi uyakhombisa
ukuthi better this time around.
Exactly ubukakala alambele kudlala and ngicabanga ukuthi kuyajabulisa kubona umdlali lolambele kudlala for a big team lenjenge Manzini Wanderers but insingenzini no space njoba ngisho ukuthi naye yawathola ama chances yawa creator ama chances lobo ngacabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe bangakhona ukuthi ba capitalize kuyo but even na Spider is back with yona iManzini Wanderers and Fabrice Mopina is back with Manzini Wanderers. This is a good call Fabrice because one Fabrice Mopina sengiphosa Fabrice Msonera Fabrice Mopina kule ligolele I think the chip la ishayile ukuthi le bhola ispine la moyeni kancane to beat le defender and that chip
So
then Fabrice ukuthi understand ukuthi mine because if ubuka kahle le ligolele uthi Fabrice okay the 2 defenders sengwathengisile angilalela athengeka ahamba abheka enhla angivulela ini ke mina ngivulela space kuma stronger inyawo lami leli strong ngawuhamba ngiye khona then sport lengisiphikako ngiyashutha ngiyashaya ngicabanga ukuthi yinvo leyo na Fabrice Mopina layende kahle this is a good goal la eManzini Wanderers.
Now Nsingizini of course singasho ukuthi to them it felt more like home. In the field, they are more comfortable. The supporters behind their back, Spider, they're trying everything. Now, on the day, they also got an equalizer to make it 1-1. It's day 1 of the weekend, but for them to get that equalizer against Manzini Wanderers, in as much as maybe you would think the game.
And nakhona Fabrice ngicabanga ukuthi nawubukela isikhathi lesengetiwe kungetwa 4 minutes so long one note iManzini Wanderers ehamba embili and labanengi bacabanga ukuthi vele iManzini Wanderers iwinile igame this ngileti khathi leti Fabrice lesikhuluma ngato ukuthi badlali kudzinga ukuthi ingqondo yabo ibe 100% ifocus kule game because ngilapho khona ema opponents asafake khona ipressure and kule game lena bese bamintroduce lena Mlaba asavele akona kule defense and nawubuka ukuthi bobangithula lapha ibhola iyachamuka etulu goalkeeper akashouti that's one. Number 2 as a defender if goalkeeper wakho angasho lutho la ngemuva ngikatsile ukuthi Mlaba is an experienced player because le long ball le book
offside
no akusi offside because nayisuka le bhola okay
Bekasahamba,
so
yeah. You can't see the other
the
side,
movement of the ball mina ngibona kuyi good movement but ngikhala mina kakhulu nge defense na goalkeeper ukuthi nangabe kuyi long ball kuya kuthiwe make sure if kude I-communication because goalkeeper umile I think nelanga because ilanga beselivele lilatulu and le ball anayiqhamuka etulu but wena goalkeeper yangena la ku penalty area box yakho uyashouta my ball uyifaka sibhakela iyahamba niyabuya na regrouper nenda show wenda show ukuthi bomlaba bayabuya baya regroup.
Now the last time we had an interview from head coach Nyanga Hlope, he highlighted that especially when it comes to the team about for the issues of cards. What is he complaining about this time around? This is Manzini Wanderers coach Nyanga Hlope alongside Nsingizeni Hospice coach.
I think it's not a good start for us. We wanted really to start on a high note. Unfortunately, we didn't play the way we thought the boys were going to play. But this is football. They worked hard to equalize. So yes, draw 0-1-1. Second half, we came in with a purpose. We changed because I think you can see the weather is also too hot. So we had to change the other players to come in so to help. I think maybe we thank them because they have helped us we have been given the KIPs that we need to win the league or come second and win a cup game. So we're going to try all our best to make amends. We're going back to our drawing board and see where we have gone wrong.
Ngicabanga ukuthi ema positives athi singcono kunayidolo ngoba na ubuka lokho ukuthi we missed clear chances la kahle thina first half simise 3-2 second half sho ukuthi sita kahle mina ngicabanga ukuthi asupanic let's go on sihambe siyo practice stawulo lokho ngibulele kakhulu kunayinto levele emaphepheni ukuthi asikajimi besingajimi vele lamaviki nje kusukela nje sadliwa azange sijime siqale ukujima ngalesithathu so leyo nto leyo ke into lengicabanga mina ukuthi ipositive le ngoba kude sijime from ngalesithathu le viki lephelele azange sijime ngetinkinga tethu ngetasendlini.
Oh master, I knew to be fair, but I knew Nyanga being Nyanga there is something I was going to say that will make headlines. Yes.
After ngathi kugathi season yonke lo not ukuthi nguye ngulesimo
uthi bajima ngathi imvota sendlini
no uthi deto dinvota sendlini ukuthi abakajimleni bajima ekusula ngalesithathu lesine lesihlanu so bena only 3 days lokusho ukuthi uthi yena ma positives lokuthi ungajima 3 days bese soyamba uthola I draw against Nsingizini
nabantu bajima the whole 2 weeks maybe basekhaya kufanele ukuthi basekhaya. Now, after that game, we ended up also staying as a Eswatini TV to the same location and be able to get you a game between Rangers and Babane Swallows at the same venue. Once again, our colleague Patrice Msibi was there. Master, coming to the season, you are from losing 6 goals in the Trade Fair Cup. You faced Rangers. They are motivated. You changed the goalkeeper. And we're expecting maybe but you're bringing Sandanezo. What were the changes and everything? We've seen in the game, Master, the changes. A moment of silence, of course, for them for the ongoing issue.
Fabrice, I think now kuluma the changes in Babane Swallows, more especially goalkeeper. Ibeyitinga ukuthi after finally Trade Fair Cup, bampromote Qiniso because udlale onke lama games and wadlala even naku Hospice at home khona enhlangano. So le game vele engicabanga first half idlale kahle kakhulu iRangers. Another banger.
Bese sakhuluma ngaqiniso, wouldn't he have saved that, Master?
No.
There's quality in that ball.
This is a good goal, Fabrice. This is a good goal. One, ngicabanga if
Was the court of guard master? Because
no, kwaba ne-deflection. Kwaba ne-deflection. Yes, kwaba ne-deflection. Liyenteka ukuthi kube lukhuni ukuthi ayiseve le bhola le. Otherwise yena if maybe bekude le deflection. But nje overall i-Rangers first half idlale kahle kakhulu wa create ama chances bebazinga that finisher. Ngicabanga ukuthi Fabrice excuse me, imvola bayidzinga kakhulu yona i-Rangers because kuma situations la kanje Fabrice, yes they have masoso lo qhamuka khona ku on loan kuyo insingizini northwest. Ngidzinga ukuthi Fabrice him as a number 9 uyakhona ukuthi le bhola na uyi long ball afike ayiholde adlale bese sofuna ema players leta la ngemuva. Dinga ukuthi Fabrice most of the time nakayifaka le bhola ayifakela umumvu lotaba alaceleni, then irun yakhe ithi mine ngayidvonsa le defender lebe ngimakile ngingene naye boxini, if le cross iyangena ngiyakhona ukuthi ngifinishe or nangabe bayifaka enhloko I'm a bit taller ngawukhona ukuthi ngishaye. Otherwise bawa create ama chances yona i-Rangers first njoba ngisho ukuthi Rangers first half mhlambe beyingathola ithole maybe lamathathu emagoli if beba clinical.
Of course, the likes of Bogwake on the day, they were quite in the game. Yes, they dominated the game, Master. But coming to the second half, is that when we say experience players at its best? Is that when you say the better team now has to show up the character? Look at how they're losing the ball easily in their half, and how this it ended up costing them because the changes were made, and the changes that came in, they made an influence, including Felix himself.
Fabrice, experience, I would say.
Yeah. It's an impact. This impact worked. These two players coming inside.
Kuma games la kanje na Fabrice utsinga ema players la kwati kuwinela igame. Noma ngabe i-team yakho ingadlali kahle idlala bayibathi badlala ugly lokusho ukuthi abadlali kahle. But ema players lataba njengabo Felix, ema players latakwati ukuthi once ngathola ibhola mine ingqondo yami ithi ngidzinga ligoli. Look at the chances lawatholile so since angenile and nalawa createile yena Felix. I think I presence yakhe kuma aerial balls, I presence yakhe kule half yayo I Rangers ngicabanga ukuthi ngiko lokwende umehluko kakhulu ukuthi bawa create those chances labe bawadzinga kakhulu.
What a finish. Defensively, Mbuga Nangu number 18, so now more than 2 minutes are on the ground. Should that have been maybe called as a foul, Master? Prior good I think for Rangers, at some point maybe if they should have got a foul.
If he head injured, foul. Then Axio Kamel Gutay. But Ilana Kabansi goalkeeper. Guma situations la kanjena Fabrice. Because when as a goalkeeper angathi ukuthi bese sekufika inengqondweni yabo goalkeeper kujaga kudlala ibhola kanzi lama steps usengawo wendi enough. The basic is once le bhola yeta yaqhamuka ngale ngentasi thatha enough steps noma ngilangana longa wakhona uthi uwathola lama steps because uthatha le step nje ujake ingqondweni yakho ujake kushesha idlala. Look at him and the ball. Mfisha uthi height lenganani and already vele iyamudla uyabona. So ngicabanga ukuthi if ama steps wawathatha weta tofika toconzana nale pala ngentazi then bekade ukhona ukuthi ayibambe o avele ayishaye but yayishaya pala yabuya yashayena and Felix njoba ngisho ukuthi experience kulesi sikhathi vele awuyithengi ku anticipate ukuthi what if imudla mina ngimele ngikhanze khathe boxini yamkhanze khathe boxini
being at the place at the right time. Let's talk about the winning goal. I think it's one of the top 6 goals we lined up today. That goal, Master, he ended up even for sure getting a yellow card for removing that t-shirt. How happy, how motivating it is to a player, Master. You work so hard.
The 10 go holder le bola Fabrice then uthi na holdile and nakulele ngikhala ngako ke Fabrice ukuthi once kule half yakho noma ngala kini kuma defenders eno ne about 4 or 5 because utalibona le line labalakhile bona be Rangers ni 4 or 5 and niyazama kuniyamfakela ipressure yena ayanda kadlela prior before lokho kute ngisho namunye after abithe ngale ngentasi i-right back azame ukuthena etengala ngendla kute ngisho namunye lozama kufaka apply i-pressure because once wamnika umdlali ku-D-line bocoach abavani na ukuthi the space between wena ne-attacker because la force lomdlali ukuthi ayena libhola ngentasi okay naku ke uyakubitha uyayiholda libhola ubuya ngekhathi then one off nangijes number 5 uhambelana wena because bayambitha umdlali wakho msupporte utovala bayamakana nje nyalo uyabona so ngicabanga ukuthi ngito letinvo leti
one position baze bashayana nokushaya
exactly sekude lo closer-ko lo mcloser ukuthi angayithasile shot kanzi ngilama zones lawa longabaniki badlala ema opponents ukuthi ashaye athathe ema shots
now and Akatlela, yes, that celebration it calls for it for sure. And for the supporters, it was a fun-filled day. They got the 3 points coming from behind. It makes sense. They have to be happy. They are from losing that 6-0 against Green Mamba in the Trade Fair Cup. What a finish. I mean, maybe for the supporters, if a player like him could have been in that lineup on the day, Tiger, maybe they feel like they could have made a difference. Look at how happy they are. Their supporters, they have confidence that they can always change things. Now, the two coaches, I want us to listen to the two coaches, Caleb Ngwenya and Mtuns of Rangers. What do they have to say after the game? It was a really, really tough game. But for a coach like Caleb, what does he think?
First half, we're actually rushing our passes a bit. We needed to calm down and prepare more in terms of circulating the ball. We improved. We circulated the ball better with a lot of positive penetrating balls and gave us a chance when we started to play on their last third. Yeah, the boys showed a good character, which is what we applaud. We can win more matches if they play like that. Then don't give up in a match until the last whistle.
Ukuqala nje iSwallows besithi siyiplanele in such a way ukuthi sifuna ukuthi si counter press in all departments in the midfield defense because we have watched them saba analyzer ukuthi they are a bit slower, they are not that much faster as much as they're comfortable on the ball. And they've got that experience, but we have seen some glimpses as analyzer they're much a bit slower. We have to counter press them, which we did, and we scored that first goal from counter pressing. Then we take a shot, which was beautiful. Then we lost somehow in the midfield backly, where my players when Iswalos the off the ball runs rotational. Of which is something that is a bit. Otherwise, my boys coming to tactically, they've played very well. And considering we are from first division, and the last time we were not okay, this time we will fight the Berkeley. The journey will continue.
Journey will continue for Rangers, having made a return to the Premier League. But will the journey continue for the likes of Morani Pirates and Manzini Slippers in a game that I would say it was a mini Manzini derby where Ikabod Masocha was also leading his Morani Pirates side. Master, it's another game, I would say intriguingly, but on the day, what a game it was for you.
Fabrice, I think this game, Monin Pirates versus Manzini Sipets, now both teams. I think first half, Monin Pirates, Cliche, idlale ibhola lesiyatiko Monin Pirates, kancane the passes bawabona but sometimes bawarasha and akhala coach eKabod Masosha umuva lapha ebenchini ukuthi ningayirashi now seningaqala nidlale senibanengi kunabo say the spaces because nangimlalela I shout my instructions yena coach eKabod Masosha ukuthi nyalo senisonzelene seningayidlala le bhola lokusho ukuthi ufuna ujwayele yena kudlala bathi imikhumbi the Rondovers yeah bajwayele kudlala ukuthi nabadlala bang7 lakhathi bashukane so ngicabanga ukuthi lokho the spaces but ke kule defense lebe lidwa nguye siphelele ngale ngicabanga ukuthi izamile lokuba too tight but not too tight enough more especially for le goal leli but again kuleli mina Fabrice ngamfolta kancane goalkeeper because kule play le where as a goalkeeper anticipate ukuthi okay angeke aze awende umlingo I control ibhola ashaye so there's no need for me ukuthi ngivale le zone lengentasi noma le area lengentasi because nawubuka nje ukuthi ikanjani le goal leli goalkeeper imkhanza ukuniye post because utaya kuniye post utaya kuniye post nangabe le angle siyakuvuma nalomdlali so icontrolile le bhola wakuvulela ukuthi vele sengifuna ukushaya kuniye post but ngicabanga la it is a beautiful goal but ngicabanga nakhona ngamfolta kancane goalkeeper and nala bebafuna kumntuma la afuna kumshaya because ubonile ukuthi uphumile epalini I think
innocent
innocent I mean equalizer and
this young man has got a bright future
kakhulu Fabrice kakhulu and kunamthokozisi lo wende iassist kuleli goal leli ngicabanga ukuthi ubese soyabona ngalengentasi ukuthi the defenders Emonen Pirates once wathatha ngepace because Emonen Pirates le defense yayo bothina uyithatha ngepace more especially kumuzi na kumthokozisi bastrugglishe but bona bebathi naba attacker bazame ukuthi bashaye bakhashane bangaphandle kwe18 so ngicabanga ukuthi the two coaches kahle ngala Mngomezulu naye Masosha ngala the tactics akabi ngilamahle noma akabi spot on ngalendlela lebe baplane ngayo isibet first half la khathi ku midfield ngicabanga ukuthi space between the midfielders besis kakhulu and Imonen Pirates if bekubonile lokho beyingakhona ukuthi maybe capitalize ibashaye kuloko.
Now, that was the final score, 2-1, and I think for Sipes coming to the season.
Mfundo, yeah. Ngale ya mask ya Osman.
But is the mask now relevant here? Maybe because Osman has to protect from the head injury.
Yeah, now what only injury last season. So
it's good relevant. It's not stylish.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear the two coaches, Master, in the interest of time, because remember, we do have to talk about the goal of the weekend. Now, the two coaches, including Ikabod Masocha, what do they think about those results they got on the day?
Going and getting an equalizer and ultimately getting a winner. It's a painful game to lose this one because I think we controlled most of the most of the time on the pitch there. We controlled the game, but we were like losing shape, especially when we were going forward. We didn't have enough numbers in correct positions to try and be effective in the final third. I think we need to really look into it and try and come up with a better system of play. It's just that we are not yet there in the groove to try and play as a team. Because look at the chances that we created there. We only need to convert, so definitely we will convert. Just have to focus and concentrate on the people that we have here, the players that we have in the camp. You can't be really looking at outside when we have a squad of 25 players right now. If anything comes up, definitely we'll be happy, but at the moment, we just have to focus on what we have.
Kubonga ne congratulate opposition Imonen Pirates. They display a very classic football. Badlalile kahle kakhulu. But nathi sithe prepared isine mandate here to on the day because we understand how they play. So we're trying to make sure that we try to catch them go transition of counter and go sisebentele and yes ba korile kube ngibona ba korile ekucaleni and we manage also to actually also catch them again go counter so equalizer. Then second half we go back to the drawing board to the boys because the energy had to be a little bit down nasicala kule first half, but we managed because nasibuya second half sabuya sayirise a bit. Hey, it's a very
very very important game, and in terms of the first win of ukuthi uvula kanjani and ukuthi ucreate nale awareness. I think lokunye sinika ne awareness in terms of play kunema games lesike sawadlala trade fair kukhona kusimendate khona lokho ukuthi siye little bit behind, so we went back sazama ukuthi si correct psychologically. I think kusebentele kakhulu namuhla.
Now, those are some of the results that we managed to capture for you on day one of the M10 Premier League for the season 2023-2024. Now, remember, prior to the kick of the show, we talked about some of the goals, top 6 goals that our cameras managed to capture. So I want this man to pick the goal, then we play all the goals you see the goal we're talking about. Master, siyabonile amagoli lasithupha. Asithupha lamagoli.
Yeah.
Kuwe ngiliphi igoli lakucaza? Likucaza ngoba ngesikhathi barishaya ngalo, likuchaza ngale ndlela barishaya ngayo, likuchaza ngale ndlela umdlalo warishaya ngayo, yini yakuchaza ngale goli utayisho?
Fabrice, I think lama goal cishe onke nawabuka individual brilliance lamanye team play ukhuluma ngeLemon Pirates, ukhuluma nge-team play, then individual brilliance kule final result yaleli goal, ukhuluma ngele Rangers ngicabanga sinakhona team play, then individual brilliance yes la deflector ukhuluma ngele andakadlela individual brilliance kulholder lebhola then uyalifaka ekhathe boxini ukhuluma ngele Fabrice Mopina lakhe naye individual brilliance that chip then kuya ngentasi akhethe sport ashaye, but there is that goal lengicaba ukuthi for me i-goal of the week alimathe man classic free kick. Ngicaba ukuthi akusikolula kushaya i-free kick. In fact, not everyone can score a free kick. This is a good goal.
Master,
goal of the week.
You've elected that goal of the week. Now, we look at all the goals, but for me, utangqola maybe piece wami ukuthi mina ngingakhetha igoli la kangalikhetha, but for me ndahamba na Phumlani Shonga Moreni Pirates, me personally. But I'm not supposed to vote. You the one who's supposed to vote. So goal of the week by Eswatini Chief through our in-house experienced journalist Linda Dlamini. That is Ali Matse, Young Buffaloes versus Green Mamba. That free kick that opened the account in Bosco. Otherwise, Linda Dlamini, the entire team that brought you that Libhola Eswatini that is now back on Mondays. Once again, Libhola Eswatini is on Mondays. Until we meet again. You know how it is. Enjoy the course. These are some of the goals we captured for you.
Georgia.